Good morning, everyone. My name is Sachin Parashar. I am a teaching class 11th business study. So, today we will start chapter number 5. That's name is emerging mode of e-business. Right? So, in this chapter we will start on the first thing e-business, second types of e-business, and then scope of e-business or a types of e-business or a e-commerce. So we will start one to one. So you can see on your screen there is a define the concept of e-business. That the question is, what is e-business, right? So e-business basically known as the electronic business. What does the mean? Electronic business. So there is a definition is written here. E-business in a bracket is electronic business, that I have already defined. कि e-business is the conducting of business on the internet, not only buying and selling but also servicing customers and collaborating with business partners. So all the activities which is under the business that will be doing through the electronically or on the internet, right? That is called e-business. That is the definition of e-business. What I am saying, e-business is an activity through the electronically on the internet. Which kinds of activity? Just like buying and selling of goods and services and other business services which are doing with the business partners, right? Second thing is there, the process and the tools that allow an organization to use the internet based technologies and infrastructures both internally and externally to conduct day-to-day business process operation. It means e-business platform are provided by some business units. They will be provide the facility to the businessman to businessman to customers, and customers to customers on the basis of the uses technologies or a different platform. So that is the process of using the e-business facility, right? So that is defining in the second definition. That is the example of e-business service providers, that is the Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. So we understand one by one how to work in the electronically or on the internet. So Amazon will provide the service to the businessman to connect with the customers. So they are using this platform for selling their goods to the customers on the Amazon platform. Which platform? On the basis of Amazon platform through the internet or electronically. So Amazon will provide the facility to the customers. They will buy the products on the Amazon platform on the different businessmen, because Amazon will provide the facility to sell their product to the customers of the businessman. So that is the facility, right? Who provide? Amazon will provide that kind of facility or technology to connect with the customers. Same manner, we understand the Flipkart business techniques. They will be provide the support to connect with the customers to the businessman, right? Same manner in Snapdeal, they will provide also the same facility in the e-business platform. They will provide the connectivity of the businessman to the customers or customers to the businessman, right? So that platform will be used for the e-businesses. Now we understand the 8 business types. There is a three types of e-business. First, B2B. What is B2B business service? B2B is defined business to business. What? Business to business. Business to business means a businessman interact with another businessman for the different kinds of purpose. Just understand one by one. Buying and selling of goods and services, for providing the information or a different kinds of information, just like quotation, order processing details, and any other kinds of information on a letter. All e-tendering, that is the next tools which are used under the B2B business. Now we are discuss second types, that is says the B2C. Its full name is business to customer, where the interaction on the e-business between businessman to customers, that is called B2C platform or a B2C business, B2C e-business. Second, after second completion, we are discuss the C2C e-business type, that is provide the service or a support for the customers to customer interaction, right? That is known as the C2C. Now we are understanding one by one descriptively what is B2B commerce. So it stands for the business to business, in business doing business with others. मैंने आपको बोला है कि बिजनेसमैन टू बिजनेसमैन, here the interaction with business to businessman. For which purpose? To sell their goods in the large quantity, for share their information of the business with other businessmen, to take the orders or a e-tendering process that will be used through the businessman to business on a e-platform. That types of business is called B2B commerce. ठीक है ना? That on the internet, that B2B business is exchange of product, service or information between businesses. What they offer B2B platform? They will provide the exchange of the products between businessman to businessman, services between businessman to businessman, and other types of information, just like quotation, purchasing order, e-tendering or a notice, and all that will be exchanged between the businessman to businessman on the internet is defined the B2B commerce. In the third point, can even take place between the same firm by existing a real time control over its stock in transit. यानी कि यहाँ पर जो भी हम बिज़नेस करते हैं उस पर आपका रियल टाइम में कंट्रोल होता है. कोई भी चीज़ भेजने के ऊपर ऐसा नहीं कि आप कोई भी चीज़ भेज रहे हैं उस पर आपका कंट्रोल नहीं है. वहाँ पर आप उसमें कोई भी चेंज कर सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू योर नीड, राइट, एट ए पर्टिकुलर टाइम. दैट द नेम ऑफ those companies which are use the B2B platform. They will be provide the B2B facility in the commerce. So I am giving the example. That's first name is the India Mart. That's picture is not here, but India Mart is the number one company in India which will be provide the support of the one businessman to another businessman, finding the product details and the large manufacturers, large suppliers to the another business person. They will be provide the interaction support, right? Because they have a so many businessmen's data, So every businessman they have a specific goods needs. They will be comes in that particular platform and find the suitable product, suitable suppliers, manufacturers for completing their needs. Right. So that is a which provide these kinds of facility. That the name is India Mart. In the same manners, in the same facility will provide the Alibaba.com. They will provide the different kinds of manufacturer, wholesaler, service providers detail on their platform to the another businessman, right? So there is so many businessmen are available on this platform, right? So this is the example. Now we understand B2C commerce. So in the first line definition, it stands for the business to customers, as in business selling products or services to the end user consumers. B2C will provide the last end users services. Here the platform will provide the service to the consumers by the businessman. So that's the process of interaction between businessman to customers. So here not for just selling goods only online, but advertising, delivering of products, etc. also comes under this. It means there is not the purpose of selling goods. That platform, B2C platform, will use for e-delivery, e-advertising and e-product selling. That is the main purpose of B2C commerce. B2C allow a business to be in touch with the customers around the clock. This platform will provide the service 24/7. इसको कह सकते हैं कि इसमें जो कस्टमर्स होता है वो बिजनेसमैन से या बिजनेसमैन जो कस्टमर से 24 घंटे सातों दिन कनेक्ट रहता है. ठीक है, यानी कि कस्टमर उसमें कभी भी जाकर कोई भी प्रोडक्ट के बारे में डिटेल्स ले सकता है. बिजनेसमैन कभी भी इन द टोटल टाइम पीरियड ऑफ 24 आवर्स उसमें कभी भी ऑर्डर्स प्लेस कर सकता है, रिसीव कर सकता है और बाकी सारी चीज़ों को भी चेक कर सकता है. देयर इज़ नो टाइम बाउंडेशन की इन द ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस, जस्ट लाइक ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस कि दैट शॉप विल बी ओपन ओनली फॉर फिक्स टाइम पीरियड, जस्ट लाइक 9 to 10, 8 to 10. So there is no time foundation. So that the same kind of facility to the customers. There is no time limit. They are come at your shop. Just like traditional, there is a time limitation is there that when the shop is open, then customer will come it. But in that e-business platform, B2C platform, there is a no time limit or a foundation. That will be open 24/7. In the fourth point, e-commerce decrease the distance between the producer to consumers, and consumers can make their purchase without entering a traditional shop. It mean the difference of the shop, the distance of the shop will be minimized, because in just a one click customer will reach your shop on the electronically or through the internet. There is no cover the distance uh, for taking the product on your shop, because in the traditional manner we have to go to the shop, then we will buy it. But in the internet or electronically business platform, we are book your products at your home, at any place where you are working, where you are sit. At the just a one a single click you can put your order and you will be buy any product or any kind of services through the internet or electronically. That will be define the B2C commerce benefits. This example is given here. B2C platform Amazon, Flipkart will provide these kinds of facility to the consumers. They will buy the product at the same time without entering the traditional shop. They will buy your products on this platform in the different category, just like food, clothes, electronic goods, and unistate. So these kinds of products will be buy through this kinds of platform. There is so many businessmen is registered your information of their products on this e-platform. So the customer will find the appropriate product on this platform and put your orders through this e-platform, and they will buy their products which will be required. So there is so many companies which will be provide the same kinds of facility to the businessman or a customers, where they buy the desirable products. Now, third type of commerce, C2C commerce. Here the interaction between the customer to customer. In this platform, they will be provide the support to the interaction between the customers to customers for the different kinds of purpose. In the first point, they are defined the description, abbreviation for the consumers to consumers commerce, that is commerce which is the middle businessman, where there is no middle businessman. It means there is no businessman is involved in that transactions of any kinds of service or a products, right? So who deals in that e-platform? Only customers to customer. There is no middleman in a business. तो इसमें कोई भी बिजनेसमैन और अ pupil, there is no place. Second point is, here even a common man become a businessman. It means that platform will provide the opportunity to a common man, they become a businessman. यानी कि कोई भी कॉमन मैन यहाँ पर आकर चीज़ें बेच सकता है, जस्ट लाइक अ बिजनेसमैन. सो दे नो एज अ बिजनेसमैन. हु नो एज अ बिजनेसमैन? कस्टमर विल नो एज अ बिजनेसमैन. थर्ड पॉइंट, बेस्ट ऑफ बिजनेस विद नो established मार्केट mechanism, just like selling old books. So there is a no marketplace for the selling the old goods, right? Because the market will use for the new goods buying and selling purpose. So that platform will provide the support of those customers which are sell their old or a used goods to the another customers which they are required, and they will give the good price to the another customers. In the fourth point, a consumer who has used a specific product can let other potential customers know about the pros and cons of the products. So that particular point defines the similar concept which I have discussed in the previous point, कि ये वो फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं कि जो लोग अपने यूज गुड्स को बेचना चाहते हैं और उसको बेचकर अच्छा प्रॉफिट कमाना चाहते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द क्वालिटी और अ फैसिलिटी ऑफ देयर प्रोडक्ट. Example of these platforms is the eBay, Quikr, OLX. They will provide the same kind of facility on their platform, where the customers will interact with another customers for selling their used goods or old goods in the different categories, just like car, electronic goods, just like mobile, electronics, electronic television, washing machines, press, and all, right? So that kind of facility of selling of the used goods in the category electronically, vehicles, clothes, books, furniture, and so many different kinds of category in the online platform for sell their used goods. So that is the so many examples of the platform. That's first name is already given here, eBay. Second is a Quicker, that will be provide the same kind of facility to the customer, and the Craigslist or a OLX, right? Now we understand the next thing, that is known as the intra b-commerce. So what is the meaning or a concept of the intra b-commerce? So we understand on the basis of the definition, parties are here involved in the electronically transactions are from one given business firm. It means there is a party or a department where the interaction between one firm only, right? There is no other firm interaction, the interaction between the single firm. So they are intranet, not the internet. They are connected with the intranet facility. Which kinds of facility? Intranet facility, not the internet facility. So they use the intranet for managing the interaction and dealing amongst the various departments of a firm. It means the intra b-commerce will provide the facility of the connectivity with the different departments with a single firm, is called intra b-commerce. What is intra b-commerce? Now we are discussing the general form. Intra b-commerce is the activity of a different departments interact with the intranet through for exchange of your information, exchange of the payments or a order, exchange of the notice, or managing their work. That is known as the intra b-commerce activity. That will be used under the single firm. You can understand where that will be used on the single firm. For which purpose? For the interaction. For the interaction. Next thing you can understand, through the intranet, not the internet. That will provide the similar kind facility for those employees that will be work from home, right? So lead the efficient inventory, cash management, greater utilization of machinery, plants, effectively handling of the customers, etc. For what purpose use? Just like inventory management is the task in the firm, cash management in the firm, greater utilization of the resources just like machinery, plants, and handling the customers or queries in the single firm, that will be used the intra b-commerce platform. Which networks will we use? That's the name is the BPN network. That's full form is the virtual private networks enable so employee to not come to office and work from home. So that is the facility in the BPN network, right? So that will be defined in the figure why we are using the intra b-commerce and where we are use it with which network. Which network? BPN, virtual private network. Through the interaction is used with the one person to the another person, one department to the another department for the inventory management, cash management, customer handling, and other kinds of services of a single firm, right? So that is the use of the intra b-commerce. Now we are understand the application of the e-business which are used in the e-business. That the name is e-delivery facility, e-auction, e-procurement, e-communication, and e-tendering. These types of services used under the e-business or a e-platform. So that's known as the application of the e-business which are used on that electronic platform or a internet platform. Now we understand one by one the benefits of the e-business. So first benefit is easy to form. So we will start e-business without any higher investment, without any long time process. We will start e-business with a low investment, with a small time period, without any paperwork that will be formed, right? So it is defined the easy to form is formation. So we will start with the less time, less amount, or a less paperwork within a 1 or 2 days, because that will be all the works completed through the online. Second is the global access. That platform or e-business facility to provide to reach the globally, because every customers fetch their information on the internet of their products with the help of e-platform or electronic platform. Next is easy accessibility. Every customers access your information through the mobile, through the laptop very easily, and they will be check all the needable information which will be required, because all the information are put on your electronic platform or a digital platform. Next thing is consumer friendly. That internet facility or websites is very customer friendly, because they will provide the easy process of interaction to the customers, because you can see every platform will provide all the needable information, so customer will easy to use and check your products details on the platform. Next, customized product. It will provide this kind of facility. You can put your order according to their needs. If you want the different size, different color, different images, different design, you can put it on your order. उसको आप अपने orders में change कर सकते हैं according to your need. You will be place your order. Next, movement toward the paperless society. In the e-platform or electronic platform, there is no use of the papers to book your order, for the payment receipt. There will be all such kinds of facility, or a payment transactions report will provide on the electronically, or a e-message or a e-invoice. Time and effort saving. E-platform or a electronic platform, that is known as the e-business, will save your time and efforts, which will be used in the buying and selling goods and services in the traditional business, right? So that will be remove the time and efforts which will be used in the market. Next, wide range of payments system option, because in the e-platform, when we buy the products, so they will provide so many different payment functions, just like debit card, credit card facility, e-banking facility for the payment of their products, internet banking facility, COD or a POD. COD is known as the cash on delivery of the physical product, or a pay on delivery of their physical product delivery, after the delivery of your physical product at your home. So these kinds of facility is available in the e-businesses, right? So that is the benefits of the e-business. So in this lecture, I discuss first e-business, second the type of e-business, that's first is B2B, second B2C, third C2C, fourth thing is intra e-commerce, and fifth is benefits of e-business. That is the total discussion in these 5 points, right? So you will be prepared all these questions which are related to this lecture. So I will send all the related questions which covers this total lectures. You will complete at your home. Thank you for attending this lecture.